Welcome to Spooky TV, and today we are going to talk about Larissa, who has been making headlines since recently. Now, everybody knows about the recent comments she made disparaging about some of the dancehall artists that are, in the limelight right now, And she was, of course, met with a lot of backlash, well deservedly, you know what I mean? And apparently she's not taking too kindly to some of the comments that are being leveled against her. So she has been threatening that she wants to form a lawsuit or to file a lawsuit against some of the artists who made disparaging comments about her regarding allegations of obia and so forth. But what I want to say to Lady Saw is this. Lady Saw, you started this. You know what I mean? You were okay in your church. Nobody was making trouble with you. You came and you started a friction with these females. You get me? Also, them have a thing with them say, if you live in a glass house, don't throw a stone. No. You know what I mean? And if you can't take none, brother, not throw none. Get me? I say, so based on that narrative, you should not have started an argument of the sort with anyone if you knew that when they are ready to respond, then you would have been crying foul or threatening a lawsuit. You know what I mean? You have to take what you get because you started. Yeah, I'm an artist, but I say it go. Lady Saw also made another comment recently where she was saying that members of the church and members of the community, the dancehall community, have been targeting her. You know what I mean? They have not been supporting her faith, and she's going to say goodbye to the church as a result of the peer pressure or the lack of support thereof. And also, I think this is also disingenuous. I think Lady Saw is bored. I think she misses being a dancehall artist. This woman has been doing dancehall since her formative years, and I know that being out of the spotlight can be somewhat boring or even stressful. You know what I mean? Because you're used to being late. And so I think Lady Saw is trying to find her way back into the music industry, but she doesn't want to take full responsibility to say, hey, this church thing is not working out, and I want back my whole life. You know what I mean? So what she's trying to say is that, the people pushed me. It's your fault. You know what I mean? Some women, the word responsibility is not a word that's in their vocabulary. You know what I mean? And so she wants to put the responsibility on the fans and her church counterparts to say that they are the ones who refused her. You know what I mean? And so she is forced, she's forcibly going back to her previous home, which is the dancehall community, of course. Lady Saw, you're welcome to come back in Jamaica. You're welcome to take back your throne in the dancehall scene. You know what I mean? There will only be one Lady Saw. Your throne is still there. You know what I mean? No matter who kick up and say them a queen or whatever, Lady Saw are the queen of dancehall if she go back tomorrow. Who have the crown, know what them have it. But if Lady Saw go back, Lady Saw is the queen. Because at the end of the day, Lady Saw is a A-class performer. Lady Saw is a A-class hit maker. You know what I mean? Some persons will have performance luck, but don't have hit making luck, while others will have hit making luck and don't have performance luck. Lady Saw is the entire package and embodies everything that you want a female dancehall artist to have. You get me? I say, well, she not really have a sexiness like with Jada Kingdom and Shensia have and Daniel D.I. have and Rain Civil have and then Bagga Hot Gal have, but and Steph London have, but you know what I mean? When it comes to talent, you know what I mean? Nobody can see Lady Saw. So you're welcome to take your rightful place on the throne of dancehall, and whatever relationship you want to have with God, that is between you and God, because at the end of the day, humans cannot give you a path to heaven. You get me? It's all about you. You know what I mean? God know your heart. God know if you pray to him at night time. God know how much kindness you give. God knows the love where you have for him. You get me? So once you have that relationship with God, you can come and do your dancehall. You know what I mean? You don't have to be raunchy if you think that is beneath you at this point, you know what I mean? But also if you want to be raunchy and you go talk to God later and think you and God have understanding, that is between you and God. At the end of the day, we can even make the best case for ourselves and say, yo, we have to go heaven. And at the end of the day, we still don't make it because God is the ultimate judge. You see me? Only God can judge you. And a lot of people who think that they can pass judgment on you, they themselves are not sure where they are going to be whenever the coming of Christ is inevitable. You see me?